What is going on, YouTube Nation? The Johnny Sparks here, bringing you another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. Today, this is basically my preparation video for the end of the year, trying to get ready for everything loyalty that's about to come up, with these Lombardi packs and to complete these loyalty collections. As you can see, my overall skill has dropped to a 97, and I'll explain on that. I did sell, quite a few of my big cards, to make money to be able to buy these Lombardi packs once I hit the stores in the off season to get ready for next year. As you guys can see, I'm actually over the 2 mil mark right now. It's the first time I've been that way in Madden this year. So before any of you guys get any ideas, if I don't know you, don't come to me asking for coins for this, cards for that. I sold, most of my team to get prepared to try to get ready for next year's game to have, the best team that I can have when it starts off. So I will show you the team that I have now. As you can see, I still think this is one of the best tackles in the game, Dwayne Brown. Put him back in at starting left tackle. I do have the Madden All-25 team, Jari Evans here. Over the weekend, that legendary promo went crazy. I did sell my Hutchinson for a good price. And this Jari Evans, believe it or not, all the collectibles I bought, maybe put $20K into it. And then, of course, I still got Webster at center because that's a legendary with Kim that you can't sell or trade. Went ahead and picked up this Vasquez, Football Outsiders, good right guard. Of course, I did sell my, Larry Allen, but, this isn't bad. I still get done what I need to get done. And then you can see I've got the Dan Deerdorf there. I did go ahead and get it with chemistry so I could still keep my ground and pound at 99 because these are cards, this is pretty much going to be my lineup until, for the rest of Madden this year. I don't plan on changing any more at all. And then as you can see, I've got the All-Stott, legendary collection reward card there. Now, I did a video a while ago, and, when this card first hit, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get rid of my Most Feared edition and pick this one up. It's a waste of money because this one's worse. Well, actually, somebody commented on that video and told me that they updated the stats on this one. I took a look at it, and they did, in fact, update the stats enough for me to want to pick it up for cheap. I did that over the promo weekend, and I'm happy with it. Of course, I still got Blunt there running a halfback. And then, of course, as you can see here, nothing has changed in my passing offense. Of course, Jerry Rice, Fred Blitnikoff, and Calvin Johnson Jr., none of those cards can be, trade or sold. And then I throw to my tight end a lot, so I'm keeping Sharp there. I contemplated on picking up that Ditka, but at the end of the day, it's just a waste of coins because Sharp gets the job done. And then, of course, I'm still rocking Kurt Warner here. I thought about upgrading him, to 99 overall, but at the end of the day, I don't understand why this card is going for so cheap. It's 20 or 30K, and I'm telling you, this is a good card to have if you have a line strong enough to build a pocket around you. Warner's not a scrambling quarterback at all, but he's got great accuracy, decent power, and can get the ball kind of deep if need to be. As you see on the defensive front, I do have some changes here. I did sell my Ghost, Reggie White there, and I put Cameron Wake back in. Now, the stats on this Cameron Wake is not really all that crazy impressive, but at the end of the day, I don't know how or why, but I get crazy amount of tackles for losses and sacks with this card. I picked up the Albert Haynesworth, and with this particular card here, I do have the Pete Carroll Star of the Week's coach, and it gives a +1 to all the attributes on defensive cards. So this guy's going to have a 94 strength with a 79 speed, 93 tackle, 99 block shed. Now, of course, I don't know if you knew or not, but I did have the Super Bowl Mean Joe Green there. I did, in fact, complete that collection, but I sold that card for almost 400K. And I get just as good production out of Haynesworth as I did Mean Joe Green. And then, of course, I got Farley here, or Fairley, however you want to pronounce it, that I completed next gen, just throwing back in there. Deacon Jones, it's a legend with Kim, you can't sell or trade. And then here in my bottom half, I did have the Derek Brooks collection completed. I had the Super Bowl edition there, and I had him playing right outside linebacker, and I moved LT over to left. Well, I sold Brooks, got a couple $100K off him. So I put Taylor back in the right spot, and then I've got Jack Cam. That was my first legend I ever pulled. He's with Kim. He can't be sold or traded, so I'm using what I've got. Now, of course, I have Ray Lewis there that I can sell and trade, but you guys know Lewis is my #1 all-time favorite, and then followed by Allstott. So I'm keeping my 2 favorite, players, and I've got over $2 million right now, so there's no point in me selling them. And then this Bobby Wagner Next Gen is an awesome card. I did have the Patrick Willis 97 overall, Madden 25 team edition there, but Bobby Wagner's not a bad card, and it was just sitting in my reserves because you can't sell or trade them, so I'm using it. Now, my defensive secondary, of course, there's been... The whole thing's pretty much been changed. I had Pro Bowl D on there, Jonathan Joseph, Turkey Day Darrelle Revis, and then I had a signature Earl Thomas, and I also had Brian Dawkins legendary card. I sold all of those, made a huge profit on all of them, and already had Werner and Grimes in my reserves. I threw them in there. I picked up Lewis for maybe $10K off the block, and this Goldson here, oh my God, this thing is a fumble causing machine. I picked him up for like $20K off the block, very worth it. And then I pulled Cam Chancellor out of a pack. So I'm basically just putting back into here what I've got. And as you can see, if we look down here, I did in fact complete the final edition card to get that Entrail roll, but he's actually just a backup on my strong safety. Not too bad, but I didn't want to put him in the starting position. And then, of course, as far as, my specialists go, I still got Prater. I'm not getting rid of him because when I play on All Madden, sometimes... a game has been decided, by a field goal, so he's not going anywhere. I picked up D-Jax, not sure if that was in my last video or not, but he's doing kick returns. Devin Hester still doing punt returns for me. Got Lynch doing third down back duties, and Leckler, still rocking the punter for me. And then, of course, as you can see here, like I said, I do in fact have the Pete Carroll Star of the Week head coach that gives a +20 to ground and pound and zone D. And as you can see, that's exactly what I run, ground and pound and zone D. And then I just completed the collection for the legendary Patriots uniforms that are old, 2011 type throwback. Absolutely love those jerseys. They're definitely my favorites, at this point. So that's pretty much the video, guys. At this point, I would recommend, if you can sell off some of your big cards, that you think you can still win without having, then by all means do it. Now, of course, you guys know I really don't do head-to-heads. I don't do coin games. I don't do wager games because people are way too thirsty to play Madden this year. TDK says it best. It says it best when he talking about people need Gatorade because they're so daggone thirsty. It's the truth, y'all. So that's why I don't play online, because I'm not gonna waste my time. I just run solos, and with this team that I have here, more than good enough to beat a solo on All Madden. Matter of fact, the last one I just played was to get the collection card I needed to get chemistry for Deerdorf. I shut that game out 27-0, and that's actually the first time I played on All Madden that I shut the computer out. So at the end of the day, I'm just simply saying, if you guys can get ready, sell some big cards, make some coins, because the off-season packs are coming. I guarantee you they're going to have some kind of crazy good rewards to start your season off next year. And that's basically what I'm doing at this point. I've got a set team. I'm happy with it. I can win easily on All Madden. I'm sitting on over $2 million right now. And if ever this legendary collection drops, I'm going to make huge money off of that because I've got every legendary rookie, dupes of most. So I've got enough to complete the collection probably twice, one on this count, one on a farm account if I need to make one, as well as selling some other ones. So at the end of the day, YouTube, I thank you for watching. Have a good day.